Alright, so today I'm going to be breaking down a Hamerli Arms Force B1 22. Gentleman's got light primer strikes, and main reason for doing this one is I couldn't find a single resource on this gun anywhere in a breakdown manual, and I just ended up kind of figuring it out. So get to it. Alright, these push pins just come out. Trigger pack. Now, pushing on this collet and the barrel just comes out. Now when we get to the bolt itself, first we're going to undo this large Torx retaining bolt. Now when we get to this part, you're going to push the bolt against the rear of the receiver. Push up on the bolt. Come on, there we go. You see these cam surfaces here go into this recess, and then it just kind of stays captive in that track. And that just rides like that there. Well, like that. Okay, so here's where we're going to be running into trouble. There are tiny tabs right here, and looks like all you got to do is just pop them up and pull this plastic cover off. The issue with that is that, well, it's plastic, and the minute you pull those up more than once, it being plastic, it's not going to go back down, it's not going to secure. You're going to void the warranty on the rifle, and then you're going to have to pay for any repairs that have to happen via the manufacturer. So what we're going to do, pull out these machine screws here, and these little bushings just kind of pop out, and the firing pin, these won't fully seat unless you press the firing pin slightly forward. So it pops back like that. It's not going all the way down, but you can slightly push in, and you can get them to go back in, just for future reference. But what we're going to do is push some lacquer thinner through here to get into that firing pin channel. I suspect he's just got greasy nastiness in there. Somebody probably over oiled it, because there is a lot of resistance in there. What I want to do is pull this plate off and lighten that firing pin spring, because it doesn't need to be that tough. But like I said, as soon as I pull this plate off, it's not going to be able to go back on like it should. I'm going to end up voiding the warranty, and we're going to end up having to pay for the repair out of pocket by sending it back to the manufacturer, and we're not going through all that today. So anyway, get this thing cleaned up and see if we can't fix those light primer strikes. Okay, go ahead and get this thing back apart. We flushed our firing pin channel. Alright, once we put our little bushings in there, push your firing pin forward and they'll fully seat. Otherwise you just won't be able to get your screws back in. You don't want to over tighten them because, like I said, this is a plastic housing up here. It's a very poor design. I don't see why they wouldn't do it with metal. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, right about there. Okay, like I said before, find that track, the lever. You turd. Right there. There we go. Alright, now we're in our track. This doesn't fire how we need it to, we're going to have to send it back to the manufacturer. Tell them to do better. Alright. That's right there. All right, well, that did the trick.